Greetings to my unbelievable V family all over the world. This is your chief. And if you have noticed, superbly well groomed with a world-class haircut, beard all trim, I feel 10 kilos lighter. And I realize that Malaysia is a complete lockdown. Nothing is open. I'm stuck at home. You can't even leave your house unless it's a pure emergency. Then I realize I am chief and I'm financially free. We must be able to do something, and as usual, chief delivered and got a world-class haircut. Don't ask me how. Alright, when you're financially free and you're chief, you can do anything, guys. Alright, and I'm so happy that I have this haircut now, so I don't have to constantly wear a cap. Alright, guys, and this has been an exciting week. Firstly, to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world, Ramadan Kareem from the bottom of my heart. Please convey my love to your family and friends, and please convey my highest respects to your parents on this blessed holy month of Ramadan. But also let me tell you as chief, don't switch off, don't get into a comfort zone. You should actually work harder to keep your organization switched on, BVs coming in, commission checks going up during this holy month of Ramadan. But once again, Ramadan Kareem. Now guys, this Wednesday message is about network marketing. So focus and listen very carefully. Now I don't know who watches my Wednesday message, okay? And my Wednesday message goes on VTube Plus. It somehow or another leaks onto YouTube and various other platforms. So if you're watching this message, you are a fantastic decision maker and became an IR of QNet, the greatest network marketing company in the world. You may be 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, or brand new. You could also be a prospect and somebody said, hey, please watch this video. And this guy, this gorgeous guy is our upline. His name is Chief Patman Senatiraja. Alright? So whoever you are watching this video, today on this Wednesday message, I want to talk about network marketing, our business. You guys, what you're doing, what you need to do, what you need to review, what you need to change. So every one of you, even the max out kings and queens, listen very carefully to your chief. Now when I started my journey, I spent hours with Dato Sri Vijay, alright, to understand what will work in this business. And there is no guarantees in this business, but things a certain way being done works. If you understand the concept, if you understand what this business is truly about, alright, while people call you also, you got to understand what this business truly is about. Now, network marketing is a concept where you refer somebody, show them the product, the opportunity, the potential income they can earn by being part of our organization, QNet and the V. QNet being the direct selling company and the V being the most unbelievable upline in the world as an organization with the great founders, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa. Alright? And the purpose of our whole industry having organizations is because network marketing is not something you can come in, alright, with no knowledge about and say, let me try and do whatever I can and try to succeed. That is the stupidest way to do this. Alright, network marketing is about monkey see, monkey do. It's about experience. It's not about reinventing the wheel. It's understanding the wheel. So over 22 years, with the guidance of Dato Sri Vijay, we have educated all our top leaders and top organizations around the world. And I was there when every one of these teams were founded, and educated them and trained them about creating a system. Because network marketing is about a guy signing up. Now the minute the guy signs up, alright, he's going to look at you and say, what do I do now? And let me remind you, if I become your downline, which I am secretly hoping you wish I am, alright, I will be the most painful downline you will ever have. Because from the minute I sign up, I'm going to ask you, what do I do next? When do I earn my first check? When can I max out? What's the time? What's the fastest somebody has maxed out? What do I need to do today, tomorrow, every hour, every minute? Teach, guide. All right? And that's the kind of downline you want. That's the kind of downline you pray you will get. Because leaders are defined by their downlines, not by themselves. You can be a great leader with zero downlines, Right? You cannot be a great leader with zero successful downlines. So your position of leadership is defined by the downlines you have, by the success of those downlines, and the success of your organization defined by the system that you have put in place. Now, this word system, many of you have heard me say, but what is a system? A system is a roadmap. A system is a clear roadmap that we show the prospect and say, follow this roadmap. Shut up, listen, and do. Follow this roadmap, all right, and it will take you to the ultimate destination of max out, which must be the ultimate destination of every organization. So if you belong to an organization right now, and your system you are in, and your upline's language doesn't talk about the ultimate destination of max out, there's something wrong with your organization. Please reach out to me, all right, join me directly. I will guide you how to get to max out, because that's what uplines do. Uplines create that roadmap, which today we call a system. Now today on this Wednesday message, all of you, all right, review your system, audit your system, analyze your system one more time, all right, and understand whether there's enough people who are achieving the desired results that your system was created, all right, to provide the desired results. That means, for example, I created a system from day one, which I hope every organization and you are following personally. That activation in 48 hours, find two in 48 hours. Now, any moron, and I'm saying this with love, if you cannot find your left and right in 48 hours, please go to the tallest building in your city and play the song, I Believe I Can Fly. That's a no-brainer. From your hot zone, like that, you must find two, your left and right, in 48 hours, because that's when the prospect or you have parted with your money to sign up, buy the product, and that's when your hunger should be the highest. That's when the hunger of those prospects should be the highest. But if the system and the upline and the iconic uplines are not singing that song of activate in 48 hours, find two in 48 hours, and make it a normality. Don't make it like they're winning the Olympic gold medal. Don't make it seem like, oh my God, oh, there's only one guy who find two in 48 hours. No, the whole organization. In the early days, everyone found two. I said, okay, fantastic, you are normal. You are not special, you are barely normal. This is what you are supposed to do. This is what I expect you to do. That's what I tell everyone who signs up. So the system is fundamentally important. And the system must be neutral of personality. It doesn't matter. If your system is based on a personality, very dangerous. Because when the personality dies, your system dies with the personality. You need a system with a proven track record. You need somebody to go on stage and say, I followed this system and I am a max out king. And you have to project your system strongly. Remind people of all the thresholds, all the goals that the system is supposed to dictate to the new sign-up. You see, you must treat your new sign-up like a child who doesn't know anything. Because he is not an expert in network marketing. If he was an expert in network marketing, he would already be a maxed out king or queen somewhere else and would not have signed up as your prospect, as your downline. So they are children. They need to be guided every step of the way. Now what happens is all the leaders, when they first create their system, they are very focused, on monitoring everyone's achievement in the system. Monitoring how many people find two, how many people achieve their first check in the first 48 hours, maximum the first week. That was my rule. If you cannot achieve your first check in your first week, something wrong with you lah. Alright, and if you're promoting 3,000 BB, 5,000 BB, your first check is in 48 hours. Because that check empowers the new sign-up to move forward, to push himself and believe in the concept of free enterprise, entrepreneurship, to believe that QNet works. Do you understand? So you need to hold the hand of your downline. You need to make sure your downline is plugged into the system, and the new guy is watching. Please call the person and say, hey, am I plugged into the system? Please plug me into the system. What do I do next? What do I do now? When can I earn my first check? When should I earn my first check? When can I max out? I tell people you can max out in 3 months, 6 months. It all depends on the intensity of the system and the commitment of the IR. It is both. It's always two ways. But right now on this Wednesday message, all right, re-engineer your messaging of the importance of the system. Take every threshold, every goal of your system very seriously, and it should focus on very specific results. Because remember, the new sign-up is a child. The new sign-up does not know anything. The new sign-up has no expectation except for what you tell them. So if you tell them that find 2 in 48 hours is normal and everyone is doing it, they will do it, because you created a paradigm in their mind that you find 2, many people have not found 2, very difficult. I never said that. I tell people, hey, find 2. 24 hours, I'll tell them find 2, hot zone, go, get it done, sign up, don't talk. So now everyone coming into your organization, your measuring stick is very simple. Have they found 2? Have they found their first 2? That's my question. If they have not found first 2, something wrong with you, something wrong with your system, something wrong with your monitoring system, something wrong of your evaluation system, something wrong with your communication feedback, all right, and data coming through your network back to you as the ultimate upline. So this Wednesday message, wake up and smell the coffee. All right, whatever we are changing in how we do business right now cannot change your system. Your system defines your organization. The success of people who are plugged into your system will define how your system is edified. Because you can edify your system until the cows come home. Oh, I'm proud to belong to this organization. T-shirt, logo, everything. No. How many people earn checks in your system? How many people earn checks in the first 48 hours in your system? How many max out kings and queens in your system? Because I want to belong to an organization with the largest number of max out kings and queens. Remember, they are children. And children has absolute belief in whatever you say. So whatever your system communicates to the new sign-up will define their mindset, will define their definition of success in their journey. And that's why the system is so important. And today I don't want any of you to fall into the trap that the system is there, let it work. No! The system needs to be driven. The system needs to be re-engineered once in a while. The system needs to be edified, amplified, promoted with living proof of people who have succeeded following a great system. Regardless of the personalities on top. People will die, but your system will live forever. And your system is defined by the number of people earning, the speed of them earning, and the growth of your organization with BVs, markets. That's the purpose of the system. The system is not about events and how many people attend your events. That's part of it. But more important than that is the success ratio of people who are plugged into a system. So right now, if you're watching this video and you are a brand new guy, immediately call your upline who referred you, who's guiding you, your working upline, and say, when will I max out? What do I need to do when I max out? What do I need to do tomorrow? How many sign-ups are you expecting from me every week? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do next? That is how I irritated Dato Sri. Every minute I was with him. I followed him everywhere. Market, barbershop, anywhere. I followed Dato Sri and asked him these questions because I was hungry for success. Now, if your prospect signs up and they are not hungry for success, then there's a flaw in your presentation. And your presentation is part of the system. You understand? The number of people sign up is a reflection of how effective your presentation system is. So to my V family all around the world, wake up, smell the coffee, all right? Re-amplify your system, re-edify your system, re-evaluate how many people are achieving the benchmarks that your system has put in place. System, all right? With full clarity to the new sign-up who is a child. And you are daddy. You, whatever you say is the absolute truth to expectation of the child. So set the expectations very clearly. So when that person comes in, if he doesn't find 2 in 48 hours, he must know that he's abnormal and not normal. That's very important. I tell my people, you don't find 2 in 48 hours, I say, what's wrong with you? Every Tom, Dick and Sally is finding 2 in 48 hours and you can't? So guys, wake up, smell the coffee. This week, re-edify your system. Re-evaluate the success of your system. Re-energize your system. Remind everyone how to set the benchmark in the minds of a brand new sign-up. This is fundamentally important, guys. So I love you guys. I wish you a blessed Bulan Ramadan. But more importantly, re-edify your system. Re-amplify your system. Re-engineer it if you have to. But make sure it creates results. And the only results we are talking about is sign-ups and people who are earning checks and ultimately max out. I love you guys.